Well, boys, the Trump pump is on, and Bitcoin has officially reached price discovery. But is this the God candle, and is it true what people are saying, that it's only up under Trump? At the time of recording, Bitcoin is at $84,500. This is pretty crazy. Only a couple months ago, we were all the way down at about $54,000. And since then, the price of Bitcoin has seen an increase of more than 60%. But this could just be the beginning, as a lot of people are calling for the God candle. And as I've been saying, we're probably in for the parabolic part of this price action. But nothing goes up in a straight line forever, and parabolic price action does start off slow before increasing and then eventually having a blow off top. So is it all just uphill from here, and are we headed for that blow off top sooner than a lot of people are expecting? Well, if we continue to go straight up, then I would say that the blow off top is probably going to be happening in pretty short order. But hopefully we're going to be seeing some kind of a retracement down here, and maybe even coming all the way back down to this previous all-time high, turning that into support at around $74,000, and then continuing to the upside for some more parabolic price action. The faster this thing goes up, the more and more nervous I'm going to actually be, and I know that's not what a lot of people want to hear, but on this channel I just keep it real with you, and unfortunately a lot of times that is a contrarian view. At the bottom of the market, when everybody was screaming this was the end of crypto, I was saying that it was probably a really great buying opportunity because things weren't going to get much more dumpy than they were after the FTX collapse. But of course that's not what people wanted to hear at that time either, and that's probably why I've got still a pretty small channel. But to me it's more important to keep things 100% honest with you, and I'm just trying to let you know what's going on inside my mind. I'm not saying that I'm some kind of brilliant technical analyst. I'm just a regular guy with a regular job, and I'm even kind of an idiot sometimes. But most people on this platform are just trying to get those clicks, and that means they're going to be nothing but bullish, and unreasonably bullish as a matter of fact. Like this guy, for example. This says that Dogecoin has broken out on a bull pennant, and it has a price target of $15. That's totally unreasonable, honestly. I love Dogecoin, and I would love for it to go to $15, but I feel like Sir Doge of the coin. I love Doge, but these price predictions are just stupid. And this is the kind of stuff that we started to see at the top of the bull market last time. Unfortunately, these kind of price predictions got a lot of people to FOMO in at the top, and those people lost a whole bunch of money if they didn't hold on through the brutality of the whole entire bear market. So if keeping it honest and 100 with you guys is something that you value, then don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because I'm going to be keeping you guys updated the whole way. And this isn't to say that I'm thinking that we're going to be topping out here soon and that the bear market is around the corner or anything. We've just entered price discovery, and I think we've got some pretty good pumpy days ahead of us. And the gainers are probably going to be pretty spectacular, but if you don't want to miss out and lose all of those gains at the bottom of the bear market because you just held on too long, then make sure you don't get caught up in the FOMO, because a lot of people are going to be putting out those unreasonable predictions. And as the euphoria re-enters the market, things are going to be getting pretty darn crazy. Going back to the Bitcoin chart, I've been talking about this cup and handle formation that we've just recently broke out of for some time now, and it does have a price target of about $120,000. So I think we're probably going to be making it at least to that point, hopefully. But as I've been saying, nothing goes up in a straight line forever. And if you don't want $120,000 to be the very top of the market, then hopefully we're going to be seeing some retracements along the way so we don't get overheated and top out sooner than a lot of people are expecting us to. I've been seeing a whole bunch of predictions saying that we're probably going to be making it to $100,000 by the inauguration day, and honestly I wouldn't be too surprised if that happens. It could continue to the upside further past that point. But if I'm being honest, if Trump does actually pull through with the promises that he's been making, and if Elon Musk does become the head of the Department of Government Efficiency, or Doge, while it could be really good for the price action, especially for Dogecoin in the meantime, even Elon Musk himself has said that we're going to have to endure some temporary hardships, but he says it is going to ensure long-term prosperity for America. The left has been really pushing this narrative as something that we should be afraid of, and they've been totally twisting the narrative to make it seem like Elon Musk is trying to do something benevolent. But I'm going to try to let you know what this actually might entail, and why I think it actually could be something that's going to happen, and why we could actually be entering the bear market, possibly even sometime in the beginning of Donald Trump's presidency. What Elon Musk said was, most importantly, we have to reduce spending to live within our means. And this is going to involve some temporary hardships, but it will ensure long-term prosperity. Elon Musk is planning on introducing some austerity measures. With the US debt reaching record levels of, I think, like $36 trillion or something ridiculous like that, and with our economy continuing to head on a downward slide, it looks like we're going to be having a little bit of trouble keeping our income to spending ratio in check, and that calls for austerity measures like cutting government spending. According to Investopedia.com, austerity measures are considered harsh economic policies intended to reduce the government's budget deficit. These policies can include reductions in government spending and increased taxes. Austerity measures are commonly used in contractionary fiscal policy or when a government faces debt default. A lot of people have been talking about debt default, and we are probably headed for that if we don't get things in check. And there's rumors circulating that Elon Musk and Donald Trump are going to be meeting with Javier Milei to discuss what kind of effects his cutting of government programs has had on their economy. Hopefully, we're going to be seeing one of those Javier Milei afuera moments where Elon Musk or Donald Trump just goes in and fires a whole bunch of government employees. Obviously, this is going to cause some economic turmoil in the meantime, and as people start to panic that they're going to be losing their jobs too, it's probably going to cause some kind of a short-term recession. But hopefully, like we've seen in Argentina, these economic reforms are going to pay off for America, and maybe just like we've seen with Javier Milei's plan, we'll actually see the government be cut down to size while inflation continues to be cut back as well. This would be a really big win for America, especially if we actually don't see them raising taxes on individuals, but raising taxes on the countries that export their products into our country. And since America did survive on tariffs instead of having an income tax before like the 1900s, I think we can probably get back to that. And like Elon Musk said, it is probably going to cause some temporary hardships, but it could be the beginning of a renaissance for America. But we're just going to have to wait and see what Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency and Donald Trump can actually accomplish, and it's going to take some time to see what effect that's going to have on the economy. Unfortunately, that probably does mean that we're going to be seeing the top of this bull market sometime in the beginning of Donald Trump's presidency. And like I've said in the past, he does have some incentive to let the economy fall off a cliff as he enters office, because then he can say that it basically is due to the economic policy that Biden undertook. But then if we get that temporary hardship out of the way, then we can start to see that American Renaissance take effect towards the end of Donald Trump's presidency. And maybe then that's when we're actually going to see that only up under Trump bull market that everybody's expecting to be kicking off right now. This is all just speculation on my part, and we're going to just have to wait and see what happens with the market. Maybe my thesis is going to change, but I do believe what Donald Trump says he's going to do, and Elon Musk is a pretty smart guy. So if he says there's going to be some temporary hardships, I'm going to definitely be taking that into consideration. But in the short term, it does seem like we're probably going to be continuing to the upside. And until we start to see some kind of policies actually be put in place, I think for now at least, hopefully we can just sit back and enjoy this Trump pump. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. How far is this bull market going to go? And is the Department of Government Efficiency actually going to cause some short-term hardships? Or is it just up under Trump like everybody says? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if it brought you value. But most importantly, don't forget to do only good every day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.